The ancient Chaos Emeralds, these 7 mystical relics have existed for an unspecified amount of time, possibly several millennia, or since the beginning of time itself, well before the creation of the Master Emerald. Housing unlimited power, these multicolored gems are the threshold for numerous mysteries within the Sonic storyline. But what if there's more than just chaos energy residing inside these stones? I am the Sega Scourge, the Sonic Theorist, tackling 25 years of classic and modern Sonic alike. Let's find out.
Sonic Theorist.
Now there's one thing I'd like to clear up before we start. Everything you're about to hear in this video started from a single idea. An idea that reared its head whilst recording footage from a certain game. What game, you might ask? Sonic R.
Whoa, first an episode about Sonic Lost World, now this? What the hell, Scourge?
Wait. Now before you send the guys in white coats to my house, hear me out. When I started the Sonic Theorist, I vowed to take into consideration aspects from all different Sonic titles. The game's status in the fanbase or its canonicity in the storyline means nothing to me, for I'm only concerning myself with small elements found within those games and what they offer to the universe that they and the characters inhabit. I work on a simple belief, that if the game's creators put it there, it was chosen to be there for a reason. This theory isn't as transparent as it sounds, so don't worry. You've got to learn to trust me here, guys. Sonic R for the Sega Saturn featured a track that is believed to take place entirely within a Chaos Emerald, the Radiant Emerald, the final race course in the game. Confusion and mistranslation has had people stating that this course is thought to be inside the Master Emerald instead, due to its absence from the game. Though I can't find the source of this information, I've been told that the track description was present in the game's manual and clearly read Chaos Emerald, not Master. This kaleidoscopic course is floating situated in what appears to be the vastness of space, surrounded by several planets and stars. Some may argue that the space we're seeing is actually of Sonic's own world, due to the nearby planets sharing some visual similarities with our real-world ones. However, not completely. Several of the planet's features seem off, and one of them even appears to be destroyed, insinuating that this is a different universe, insinuating that there is in fact an entire parallel universe inside an emerald, or the emeralds. It sounds ridiculous though, doesn't it? An entire universe inside a small palm-sized jewel. But give me a moment to explain. The concept of size, like time and space, is relative. In other words, it's considered in relation or in proportion to something else. The nucleus of an atom may seem so minute and small to the likes of us, but that doesn't mean it can't house its own unbelievable expanse. It's all a matter of perspective. If we looked at the moon from here on Earth, it may seem minuscule compared to our own world. But if we viewed the moon from its own surface, we can see that it is far more complexly vast than it first appears. In short, enormity is a hollow concept. The universe may seem indescribably huge to us, but that doesn't mean it could be viewed as big to beings from a universe that could exist outside of our own. So, if the world in Radiant Emerald is not Sonic's universe, then what is it? Blaze's world? Well, no, I don't believe it's that. But I do have a theory on what this world might be. I noticed a distinct abundance of purple coloration in the surrounding space of the Radiant Emerald track. This particular spectrum of color can be attributed to real-life planetary nebulae, left behind from dying stars that were once as large as our own sun. In death, these stars' dusty outer layers are unraveling into space, glowing from the intense ultraviolet radiation being pumped out by the hot stellar core, giving it its purple hue. And there's only one other world in the Sonic franchise that we've seen this same indigo-colored gas against a backdrop of distant starlights. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about the Twilight Cage. Introduced in Sonic Chronicles, this mysterious prison dimension houses several dangerous alien races that prove to be too detrimental to their own universe and were thus imprisoned by a godlike being that governs this world, known only as Argus. The Nocturnus clan Echidnas are one such dangerous race. But wait a minute. In Sonic Chronicles, the Chaos Emeralds were taken by Imperator Ix into the Twilight Cage. If what I'm saying is true, then how can the Chaos Emeralds be inside themselves, you ask? Well, there is one of two answers to that one. You could take into consideration a universal loop theory, whereby the more the universe in question, the Twilight Cage, expands, it reaches a point where all concept of matter, size, and reality breaks down and loops inward on itself. A never-ending cycle, a universe within a Chaos Emerald that exists in a universe that is inside that same Chaos Emerald, and so forth. But let's say I was to push that theory aside for now. What's the answer then? Well, a more simple yet astonishing answer can be found if we take into consideration one small fact that we learned about the Master Emerald in Sonic Rivals for the PSP. In Sonic Rivals, we learned that the Master Emerald exists in all moments in time simultaneously. Basically, if you were to destroy the Master Emerald at one moment in time, it would disappear from all other points in time. This proves that the Master Emerald exists beyond the laws of relativity and quantum causality. And if that's so, then it's very possible that the Chaos Emeralds also share that same semi-corporeal existence, tangible to us, but not grounded by the laws of physics and matter, thereby allowing them to exist anywhere at any time, including inside the Twilight Cage, inside themselves. It's a crapshoot theory, yeah. And maybe chaos energy is all that lies within the emeralds, but this theory rings true to me. There are so many factors to this idea that lead me to believe that this is in fact the case. It's something I find truly mystifying. However, this perplexing other world and all the other secrets of the emeralds will for now remain a mystery. But who knows what more we'll learn of them in future. So what do you guys think about this theory? Those little gems must be bigger on the inside, huh? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please show the channel some love by dropping a like and subscribing for more Sonic Theorist videos. Also, I'm taking requests. If you have any ideas for future Sonic Theorist videos, please drop them in the comments below, or go and follow me on Twitter and throw me a message. I'll be sure to get back to it as soon as possible. From me, the Sega Scourge, the Sonic Theorist, thanks very much for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.